Hi guys, Veno here, and welcome to another riveting entry in the Rambles with Veno at 3 o'clock in the morning. I really need to work out what order I'm going to do that in. But yes, it's another Ramble at 3 o'clock in the morning with Veno video, and it is now currently 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me just grab my watch and double check. It's just gone 3:15 a.m. on June the... Come on, watch. June the 19th. Wednesday, June the 19th. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I'd do a 3 o'clock in the morning ramble with Veno, because to be honest, I didn't do a video last night when I should have in order to upload a video for today, and I missed Monday's slot as well due to a couple of things. Trying to upload 3 videos a week can be a little bit of a challenge. I'm trying my best, and I will definitely try my best to get better at these uploads. But if you don't know what this series is, it's a series within OTGV, so it's within, the on-the-go video, because it's from my phone on the go sort of thing. And it's me rambling at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I've just woken up after having a sleep, and I can't get back to sleep right now, which is normally quite typical for me when I go to bed earlier in the night or have a nap earlier when I get home from work, normally, or straight away when I get home from work, normally. Here comes the yawn. Excuse me. I often wake up at around 2-3 o'clock in the morning, which is where this series kind of started in a roundabout way, or rather where this series continued, because I used to go to bed around 3 o'clock in the morning, but these days typically I'm going to bed a little bit earlier. So this video is going to be a little bit self-indulgent in a couple of ways, because I'm going to rant about a couple of things. One of them I'm quite pissed off with, actually, and I don't know why I'm going to go about it, really. So the first thing that I want to kind of rant about is Amazon. So I contacted Amazon last week because I got VR sickness from my Meta Quest 3 headset, basically. And long story short, I was not expecting them then to say, oh, you can send it back. Okay, cool. So I sent it back to them, but then what ensued was a cavalcade of misinformation and accusations, I suppose is one way of putting it. So I have gotten my money back. I have gotten all the money back. That's not the issue. It's more being told by Amazon, various Amazon advisors / employees, that they could contact the fulfillment centre and get my refund early, which was not the case. None of them can do that before 2 weeks. You can only do that after 2 weeks of the item being sent back to them. Okay, fair enough. But it's them being told that they'll contact the fulfillment centre, straight after managers just told me, oh no, we can't do that. I got a email on Saturday morning basically saying, oh, you sent back multiple products this month or recently. And one of them came damaged. And it almost felt like a warning. It almost felt like, you can't return so many packages in one go, and if another one returns damaged, we're gonna do something about it, kind of thing. And the thing with it is, when you return a item you've had for 7/8 months, because that's how long I've had it for, you'd expect there to be some damage to the item. Oh, some wear and tear. Sorry, not necessarily damage, but wear and tear to the item. And there was no explanation in the email as to what damage they were talking about. So I was basically very anxious last week of whether I was going to get my money at all, whether they were going to dock me from some of it. And then when I got that email on the Saturday, it led me to believe, yep, they're going to dock me some of my refund, and therefore, I'm not going to get the full refund. Nope, over the weekend, I got all the refund. Now, I've been paying for the MetaQuest 3 on payment plan. I got 6 of the 8 payments back on the Saturday, and the final 2 followed on the Sunday. It did leave me a little bit, am I going to get all the payments back at one point? But I got all the refunds back, so all is good on that one. I just wanted to have a bit of a vent on Amazon. Really need to get their act together, because there's a propensity when it comes to Amazon employees to want to bend over backwards to help out the customer, basically. But it leads them to promise things that goes against Amazon's policy, and they have to adhere to their policy a lot stricter because of the value of the item. It doesn't matter in the long scheme of things, because at the end of the day, I've got my money back and all is good. I can get the Infinity Saga box set at the end of this month. We now move on to another situation involving a Facebook Marketplace seller. So I was in talks with a Marketplace seller today to buy a whole load of things. 2 specific items within the lot they're going to sell me. So all of it's 4K. So there's a 35th anniversary 4K, not 35th, 25th anniversary 4K set within this lot, and a collection, I suppose you could call it, of 5 films of a certain IP/franchise. And then there was other bits and bobs that I was going to buy with that as one big lot. They were going to sell the whole lot for £200, basically. I was in talks with them all day, and I then messaged them a few times, got back home. While I was in the bath, they messaged me to say, I'm really sorry, I've just gotten back home. I was out all afternoon working. My partner has just sold that 35th anniversary set. Sorry, I keep calling it the 25th anniversary set, and that 5-pack of movies on 4K. And that was the primary reason why I was going to buy, So he went from selling the whole lot for £200 to adding an additional item, but only dropping it by 50. Both of the items that they've now sold were a significant part of that £200. And it's actually kind of really wound me up, because he stated that the reason why he forgot to tell his partner, basically, he stated he forgot to tell his partner that not to sell those sets, and yet they went ahead and sold the sets. It feels like to me that he didn't want to sell those sets. It feels like to me that once, because apparently they were getting a lot of interest in that I keep calling it 25th anniversary 4K set, and the 5-pack of films. Because they're getting so much interest in those, I reckon they decided not to sell them, and I bet you that maybe the partner, she was more interested in the 25th anniversary set. Yeah, it's the 25th rather than 35th, the 25th anniversary set, because it is a love film, to be honest. A very iconic love film, but a love film nonetheless. I don't know. I feel wound up. I feel very wound up about the whole situation, and I feel kind of, what's the wording? I mean, to be honest, this is kind of a little bit first world entitlement behaviour. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about it on reflection right now, literally just had this realisation. It is a little bit, yeah, it is a little bit first world entitlement. I am also going this weekend on a little train trip to pick up a keyboard and numpad. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. It's a really nice keyboard. Really looking forward to getting that all set up. I haven't told him whether I'm going to take the rest of the items, but there is 6 4K steelbooks that he's willing to sell me of a particular franchise that I do very much enjoy. A 35th anniversary 4K set, which is why I keep getting confused between that and 25th. And there's also 2 more 4K kind of collector's sets that he's throwing in there as well. One of which apparently now goes for a pretty penny. Quite a pretty penny. I'll let you guys know in maybe Friday's little week wrap-up vlog if I do one. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do some kind of main video with my main camera, or a video with my main camera and mic and what have you, and maybe on Friday I will upload a little OTGV or a TFAC or something on Friday evening, maybe Saturday morning or something, and we'll go from there. I think probably the best way of going about all of this, and I'll give you guys a bit of an update on where I decide to go with this. Maybe I could barter with the person a little bit and bring that price down a little bit, and maybe that will make me a little bit more keener to go for it. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this next riveting entry in the 3 o'clock ramble with Veno series of videos that's becoming a bit of a series. The reason why I do this series is because 2 ex-colleagues said they enjoy these 3 o'clock in the morning rambles, and they are rambles. They are definitely rambles. Who doesn't like a good ramble here and there? Anyway guys, I will leave you to it, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra!